Question 9, it says Alan, Ben and Carl ran a 1,000 meter race. The distance time graph shows the race. So we've got the distance in meters and we've got the time given in meters in minutes. First question says, who won the race? Give a reason for your answer. So if you look, the line goes up to this level here. So 1,000 meters we can assume to be the distance of the race, and it's actually confirmed in the question anyway because it's a 1,000 meter race. So we think about this logically, this person finished in 4.5 minutes, these people finished at 5 minutes. So this person here, who is Ben, he must have won the race because he finished in the shortest time. So we need to give his answer, his name is the answer, and also say finished in the shortest time. It says you must give a reason, so if you just write Ben, you get nothing. Now part B was a bit of an interesting question because on the old GCSE we didn't see questions like this. So it just says now describe the race without any real advice as to what you need to include. So it's worth 4 marks, so you probably want to mention 4 points, and because we're talking about a race involving Alan, Ben and Carl, it makes sense to talk about all 3 of those. So if you look at this, now we can see there's various stages for each person and they don't all change from one stage to another at the same time. So we need to mention these in different ways. If we think about this, say at 400 meters, Alan ran 400 meters in 1.5 minutes, whereas for the other 2 people, it took them longer to get to 400 meters. So what we can say is that Alan, he must have started in the lead. But if we look at Alan, he took a little rest break here, whereas the other people didn't. So we could comment on that first. So it might be a good idea to bullet point this. So Alan started off in the lead, but took a short break. I've actually worked it out at 3 minutes for 0.25 minutes, which I've just worked out looking at the graph. It's a half a square that he breaks for, so half of a half is a quarter. If we look at Ben, so he set off at a steady pace, and then the line has got shallower, so that means that he is slowed down, and then he sprints to the end. So the steeper the line, the faster they go. Carl has gone a pretty steady pace all the way through, well, up until the end of 4 minutes, and then has sprinted to the end. So let's comment on this. So we can say that Ben slowed down. It's important to say when. So he slowed down at 2.5 to 3.5 minutes. So I might say slow down between 2.5 and 3.5 minutes. And then he sprinted to the end. We know that he sprinted because his speed shot right up again. For Carl, he jogged at a fairly steady pace until 4 minutes, and then he sprinted to the end. And then as we think about the end, we know that Ben finished first, and Carl and Alan joined second. So you basically want to describe the race, all the stages, and you need to mention Alan, Ben and Carl. So you have a look at the mark scheme. Okay, this is what it says. So for part B, makes 4 correct statements, must refer to all 3 boys. So you can only get a maximum of 3 marks if you only refer to 2 boys, or a maximum of 2 marks for only referring to 1 boy. And these are the types of statements that we could say. So Alan started in the lead, we said that. We don't need to necessarily say Ben was second and Carl was third. That's why it's in brackets, so you could get a mark for that point. After 2.5 minutes, Ben slowed down, or you could say, yeah, but we did say that, Ben slowed down. So that's another mark. After 3.5 minutes, Ben increased his speed. We said it slightly differently, but you could get a mark for either of those. After 4 minutes, Carl increased his speed. After 3 minutes, Alan stopped, had a break, and again we said between he had a break for 0.25 minutes. And then it says Alan and Carl both finished at 5 minutes. Ben and Carl finished at the same time. So there are loads of different points that you could have said. You just need to make 4 correct statements, refer to all 3 boys to get all the marks.